2-egg peanut butter omelet with a side order of jelly beans, Mr. Taste ate the entire wedding cake, the bridal bouquet, and half the Viennese table, claiming he was saving the other half for later.
The leaps! Howard Taste holds all the eating records in the book.
Not just in the book. It says here he ate an entire book in 35 seconds.
That man has got to be the greatest stomach that ever lived.
Wouldn't it be something if I could get in the book for setting an eating world record? People other than my parents would know me as the guy who could eat them out of house and home.
Yeah, instead of just reading about it, you could be a total pig yourself.
Yes, I, Goroto Deshishi, shall become the world's next great eating champion!
And I, Bermuda Schwartz, shall watch from a safe distance.
But where do I begin, Bermuda?
Well, if you're gonna set a record for eating food, it's gotta be something that you like. What's your favorite food?
Ring-dings, ding-dongs, Twinkies, and ho-hos.
All that pastry might give you cavities. Why not try ice cream?
Ice cream? Of course. I could do that. Remember the time I got locked in the freezer at Carvel?
And you ate your way out in between polishing off a Cookie the Puss and a Fudgy the Whale?
What a night! Now then, what's the current world record for eating ice cream?
Okay. It says here that last August, Howard Taste ate a 12-pound hot fudge sundae.
So all I have to do is eat a 13-pound sundae, and the record's mine. How hard can that be?
It's gotta be harder than you think, honey.
What are you talking about? I could eat that in my sleep.
Sure you can, but where are you gonna find a 13-pound sundae?
That's right. Oh, wait a minute. We're overlooking the obvious. Yellow pages!
Okay. Should I look under ice cream?
Ooh, that's gonna take too long. Better look under 13 pounds.
Okie dokie, here we go. 13 pounds it is. 13-pound pancakes, 13-pound pickles, 13-pound potatoes, but no sundaes.
What's it say on the next page?
25 pounds. Jan's Ice Cream Parlor, home of the world's largest ice cream sundae. The 25-pound kitchen sink.
25 pounds? Holy shoe fly pie. Once I eat that, my record will last forever!
Wow! Did you know the world record for overhead bowling was set at the last Olympics?
Will you get a life? All you guys do is sit around every day reading this record book and the instructions on the mustard jar.
Cookie, are you saying that we should read the instructions of the marshmallow flop jar?
Oh, Squid, I am saying that reading jar instructions and record books is dulling your brains.
No. My brain feels
Ay,
fine.
Dios mío. I am tired of hearing about twisting evenly and grabbing firmly. And so are the other customers, if you haven't noticed.
What are you talking about? Valeriano's the only customer in here.
That is my point. All of the other customers left because they got tired of listening to the two of you.
Oh, geez, Cookie. What are you saying?
I am saying that we need to bring all of our customers back. So you two better start thinking of new topics of conversation.
My Aunt Lucille? She spells her name with a silent 4 in the middle.
Ay, Dios mío. Keep thinking.
I heard they have poetry readings at that Himalayan ice cream parlor in Brooklyn.
Where, the new Sherpa place?
What's a Sherpa?
A Sherpa is a farmer from the Himalayan mountains.
Oh.
Oh, poetry reading.
Yeah, we could do it here, you know?
Oh, I love it. We'll be standing room only.
But where are you gonna get the poets from?
That's the beauty part. You remember all that hot water I got into writing letters to the Air Force?
You mean your idea about fueling the space shuttle with
Okay. Don't get him started.
But anyway, instead of filing the restraining order, the Air Force, they enrolled me in an English composition class. I learned to write poems. I must have a million of them at home, huh?
Okay. Are they all about opening jars?
Opening the jars. No, they are not all about opening the jar.
Are they all about closing jars?
One of them, isn't.
Ay, Dios. Okay. It's a start. Let's do it.
Ah.
Okay? All right. Poetry.
Yes.
We are entering the 17th hour of this lightning-paced checkers match. World champion Luigi Beauregard and challenger Werner Chlorabungus are locked in a take-no-prisoners battle for the honor to travel on to compete in tournaments in Saint-Tropez, Rio de Janeiro, San Moritz, and Canarsie for the World Championship. With so much riding on each move, I can feel the tension in the air. No, wait, that's Werner Chlorabungus has fallen asleep and he is snoring. We'll be right back as soon as checker tournament officials and Werner's mommy can wake him up. This is Ayana LaMonica reporting live.
And cut! Great job, Ayana.
Thanks, Siobhan, but after covering this tournament for 3 years, I feel like I could announce a checkers match in my sleep.
That's okay. Half these guys are playing in their sleep.
True. No, I'm serious. I really want to do something more than just cover the checker circuit.
But honey, I've never met a reporter with a better feel for the subtle strategy that makes checkers the world's most popular indoor activity.
No, that's true. I do have a knack for board games. And I was playing Candyland when I was only 6 months old.
Sure, it's on your resume, right after the Columbia School of Journalism.
Exactly, which is why I know I want to do something more with my career. You know what I really want to do? I really want to be the network's chief news anchor.
But honey, it takes time to work your way up the ladder.
Isn't 3 years long enough to pay dues?
You shouldn't be telling all this to me. Why not take it up with Mrs. Catho?
The network president?
And the president of France?
I'd be too afraid to even walk into her office.
Look, Ayana, you'll never get anywhere in life if you don't stand up for yourself.
I guess you're right. I mean, it's time the world knew how good I am.
And your timing couldn't be any better. I read on the internet that the network's chief anchor is retiring!
I can't believe it! I've got to see Miss Cathode right away.
Right after the tournament, sweetheart. Werner's mommy's here and she's waking him up now. Oh.
Werner, honey, wake up! Werner?
What? Hey, buddy, if you're gonna break a world record, you better get into training right now.
You know it, sugar. It's those final 8 ounces of ice cream between 24.5 and 25 pounds that separate the men from the boys.
And the nauseous from the morbidly obese.
Hey, I'm gonna need all the help I can get.
Well, I'm here to help. You know it's always been my goal to be a show business mother.
Cool, then we're a team. Now then, how to dramatically increase my appetite in 1 week.
You're only giving yourself 1 week to break a world record?
Got to. The fall lineup of must-see TV starts Thursday, and I'm not gonna have any more free time.
Of course. What was I thinking?
Hey, I know. Do we have any of those tapeworms left over from our last fishing trip?
Those were plastic worms. And might I remind you, you ate them on the way home with Pop Rocks and soda.
You told me there were Pop-Tarts and soda.
A man who eats plastic fishing worms should not be complaining about toaster pastry.
Point well taken.
Whoa! Hold the phone. I know what to do.
Talk to me.
My uncle says that after he lifts weights, he's always starving.
So who's your uncle, Mr. America?
No, silly. Mr. Schwartz!
Your uncle won the Mr. Schwartz title?
2 years in a row.
Oh, that gives me something to think about.
I said lift weights. Who said anything about thinking? And buddy, I know the perfect place.
Holy toaster pastries! Look at this crowd! Ah!
Okay, let's give the people what they want, okay? I borrowed this poetry collection from the library and start reading.
Cookie, I told you I wrote my own poem.
Mama, it's weird. I don't want you to read anything weird.
No, it's not weird. It's about our restaurant, eh?
Well, okay. You can do it. Start reading. Okay? Go. Squid, vete. Squid.
To tell you the truth, that is stage fright. Quick, tell me something to get my mind off the crowd.
Okay. If you don't do a good job reading the poem, you're fired.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, thank you. You're a real pal. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Jan's first live poetry reading. Okay. Raise the roof, Turn up the volume. My name is Squid, and I will be your poet laureate for the evening, okay? Now, I would like to start off with an original composition, which means I wrote myself, you know how it goes. Okay, it's called Frankenstein Eats at My Diner. Frankenstein eats at my diner, and he's ruining the business. He says it's my fault. I say it's his. It's not that he's a 7-foot-tall scary monstrosity, but he never tips the waitress. The creature has no generosity. He talks while he's eating dessert with a salad fork. He puts mustard in his coffee and jelly on his pork. His manners are atrocious and as gauche as can be. The customers detest him, and they put the blame on me. And if that's not bad enough, Frankenstein never eats alone. He's always got another monster with him to share some skin and the bones. Well, last Tuesday, he had breakfast with Count Dracula, who ate pancakes off my griddle with a Transylvanian spatula. Wednesday, it was lunch with King Kong and Godzilla. They had liver and ice cream. I think it was vanilla! You get it! And on the weekend, they had a smorgasbord with the mommy. They ate so much with their fingers, I felt it tumbling in my tummy. Frankenstein eats at my diner, but at least I can be grateful. Anything that spoils, I can serve him by the plateful, eh?
Mrs. Cathode, may I have a moment?
Come on in, Schmumpskins. Would you care for some milk and cookies? I grew them myself.
You grew them.
Not out of my body, out of a plant, silly.
What? Mrs. Cathode, gosh, that sounds so scrumptious that I can't imagine how I could say no, and yet somehow I will.
Oh, more for me. Hello, what can I do for you today?
Do you remember when I first interviewed for this job and I told you that someday I'd like to become the network's chief anchor person?
Indeed I do. I hired you because I admired your ambition.
Really? Thank you. Well, I heard that Connor Lockstep is retiring.
Oh, Connor the complainer. He's not retiring, Ayana. He's quitting because a production assistant brought him a prune Danish instead of a blueberry one.
So you admit it. Trying to feed me prunes, huh? It's a well-known fact that I am afraid of any fruit that starts with the letter P. I did a 6-part special on my bizarre phobia last sweeps week. Why, I even won an Emmy for it.
You did not.
I most certainly did. Best hypochondriac in a major newscast. Why, if I had eaten this Danish, anything could have happened for all I know. Cookies may have started growing out of my human body. Cookies, I tell you! Cookies! Ah!
Yes, well, I still want to be the network's chief anchor person.
Every reporter wants to be the chief anchor. I'm not playing favorites, Menkes. Whichever reporter brings the first exclusive news story gets the job. This way, everyone has an equal chance.
Finally, the opportunity to make my dreams come true, and all I have to do is get a scoop. Thank you, Mrs. Cathode. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
Oh, we will.
Here it is, buddy. The best hardcore weightlifting gym on earth.
You sure this is gonna work?
I guarantee it. If you follow my advice for 1 week, you'll be as fat as a horse.
Sounds good to me, but where do I begin?
Well, if you want a big appetite, we're gonna need big weights. Come on.
Sorry, Cookie, about the customers. I thought they would like my poem.
What were you thinking? Reading a poem about spoiled food in a restaurant.
No, it's not a poem about spoiled food. It is a poem about Frankenstein who eats the spoiled food.
Oh, who wouldn't want to eat in a restaurant that serves spoiled Frankenstein food? Now, as Squid, we will never get our customers back.
I know how to get them back.
How? Putting a sign in the window saying a guy named Squid makes Brian Monster cuisine?
That's good.
Aye.
But I've got a better idea.
What is it, man?
Some of the guys at the Prune Danish factory, they started a band and I'm their manager. They play the rock and roll the kids listen to nowadays.
4 out of 5 children who listen to music prefer rock and roll music.
Okay, what is your great idea?
How's about my band plays right here? Everyone always remembers a meal with live music.
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll never forget the time I paid $35 for a hot dog at the Ozfest.
And you know, Cookie, they have live music at that fancy French dessert place right by the airport.
I thought they only had a singing waitress.
But the waitress, Celine Dion.
Oh, I love her. Grey Poupon Mustard Custard has live music. Oh, I love it. Okay, Jaramillo, we'll give it a try. We'll set up in the back room and your band can play this Saturday.
And hey, you know I've got some original songs I wrote. They could play them, huh?
That's great.
Oh, no, they can't. Oh, no, they can't.
Ayana, I've been looking all over for you.
What's going on, Javon?
I heard the good news.
Oh, yes, it's true. All I have to do is find an exclusive story, and Mrs. Cathode will make me the network's top anchor.
I've got even better news for you. I've got your story.
What?
I just learned about it at my gym. Some guy from Queens is going to set the world record for eating ice cream, and nobody knows about him yet.
No, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. My dreams are coming true. Do you really think he can do it?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he can. His friend told me that he eats so much ice cream that Carvel College offered him a scholarship.
Okay, do you know where to find him?
That's the best part. He's looking for media coverage so that he can have witnesses. I told him that if he gave us an exclusive story, we'd go to the record book publisher and certify that he broke the old record.
I don't know what to say. I mean, why are you giving me the ice cream scoop and not one of the other reporters?
Honey, you've earned it. No one else here works half as hard as you do. I've worked with other reporters, and the one who's covered marbles, jacks, and spin the bottle, I'll quit after 2 days.
Even spin the bottle?
Especially spin the bottle. Everyone they assign gets dizzy from watching the bottle spin. Now go on, let's get your story.
This is Ayana LaMonica, reporting live from Jan's Ice Cream Parlor in lovely Queens, New York, where in a moment, Mr. Garado Dashishi will attempt to break the world record for eating ice cream. I am joined here by the owner of Jan's Ice Cream Parlor, Ms. Cookie Brindamore, and her chef known only as Squid.
Hi, Ma.
Thank you, Ayana. Jans is always happy to cater weddings, confirmations, and world records.
Yes. And what will Mr. Dashishi be eating today?
We call it the kitchen sink. It's 32 scoops of ice cream, topped with whipped cream and walnuts and hot fudge, butterscotch, cherries, and rainbow sprinkles. And it's good, delicious, very good.
It's the world's largest sundae. It weighs 25 pounds and has 50,000 calories.
Has anybody ever been able to finish it by themselves?
Actually, a guy named Atkins tried once, but he simultaneously combusted.
Oh dear.
Oh, no. It was a localized combustion. Only his elbows exploded. I was able to fix them with chicken parts.
Fascinating. But how does a man really prepare to scale a mountain of ice cream? Let's speak to Mr. Garado Dashishi's personal trainer herself, Ms. Bermuda Schwartz.
Well, it wasn't easy. G worked really hard every day for this past week, pushing and pulling countless tons of cold steel. Then it was on to the grocer's freezer for countless spoonfuls of cold ice cream.
So wait, are you saying that weightlifting helped Mr. Dashishi eat ice cream?
Absolutely, Ayana. The weights my man lifted not only built a world record appetite, it also built world record strength.
So would you say that the secret ingredient to Mr. Dashishi's success is his hard work?
Yes.
Thanks, that was really clever, wasn't it? Nonetheless, now let's get in touch with the person that we've all been gathered here to see. Millions of you have tuned in to meet this man, Mr. Garado Dashishi. Garado, the hopes and dreams of a nation are riding on your stomach. How did you psych yourself up to attempt this world record?
Well, Ms. LaMonica, my buddy Bermuda's been telling me when most people think of me, they think of #1. And also, Cookie told me that if I don't set the record, I have to do the dishes. So I'm extremely motivated today.
Well, Mr. Garado Dashishi, let me wish you good luck. In fact, here comes your kitchen sink.
Oh, get the butter, baby, because I'm toast.
You've
that enough?
That's gotta be enough for the record.
All right, let's get official confirmation. Cookie.
Okay. He ate 12 pounds of ice cream, 2 cans of whipped cream, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't believe it. He only ate 2 walnuts.
So you missed the world record by 1 walnut?
I missed by 1 walnut. Oh, if only I had 1 more nut.
Oh, man. Don't be so hard on yourself. You gave it a good try.
Don't try to sugarcoat it, Squid. I'll never get in the record book.
And I'll never get to be chief anchor.
And I'll never get my customers back.
Wait, unless, Bermuda, didn't you say that his training was building world record strength?
Yes. Oh, yeah. My man G could set a weightlifting record anytime.
That's it.
Oh, my Sharona!
That's it.
To the nearest gym, everyone. Let's go. Ayana LaMonica back again, reporting live from Iron Island Gym. Determined to prove that quitters never win, Garado Dashishi will attempt a world record for the second time today. Garado's guru Bermuda Schwartz explains.
It's very simple, Ayana. My friend G is going to attempt to do something never before attempted. He is going to flip a 517-pound tire across this parking lot 20 times. What a display of guts. I just really hope he doesn't display his guts.
You know something, Ayana? My mama raised me to wait a half hour after I eat 12 pounds of ice cream before I lift a quarter ton. But my mama also didn't raise no quitters. Bermuda, it's tire time!
This is it, folks! This is it! Garado Dashishi is about to flip!
Times can this go on? It must end. I can take this no more. In my quiet contemplation, I realize that I'm on the edge once again. And I'm tearing away. Don't ask me why am I okay? I'm more than the man tolerate me, if you will, to be thought of as a young. In my quiet contemplation, I reach inside. I can't describe the calm that possessed in my head. And I'm tearing away. Don't ask me why am I okay? To realize that I'm on the edge again. Don't ask me why am I okay?
my exclusive story. Garado Dashishi, how does it feel to be the champion tire flipologist?
This is the greatest day of my life. And to think, I was all ready to quit because of one lousy walnut. Well, I'm going right back to Jan's to celebrate my record with more ice cream. Who's with me? Cookie, Squid, I set the record.
Oh, I can't believe it. One of my customers is finally famous.
It's not all, Cookie. Look, our customers. They're back.
Probably here to get my autograph.
Actually, the gym owner sent us to say he wants the tire moved back to where you found it.
That's gonna have to wait. We're here to celebrate.
I think I'll start with a cool, frosty, delicious ice cream soda.
Yeah. Ayana, I knew I'd find you in here. She's in here, Mrs. Cathode.
Sweetheart, darling, Schmuck, yes, I wanted to tell you in person that you're our new chief person. Yes, congratulations!
Oh, your hard work finally paid off, honey.
And this must be the magnificent young man who gave you your exclusive story.
Thank you, ma'am. You probably want my autograph.
Actually, I was hoping you could roll that tire of yours around a former anchorman I know.
Sorry, that's gonna have to wait till tomorrow. We're here to celebrate.
Hey, everybody! Valeriano Jaramillo's band is set up in the back room. Let's party!
Waitress! I ordered strawberry shortcake. This is peach cobbler. It starts with a P. You don't seriously expect me to eat this, do you? Do you?
This song is dedicated to Cookie, Ayana, and Garoto, who all proved today that hard work pays off. And if you don't give up when things get tough, your dreams will come true.